everyone, how you doing? Tory Favreau here, the Geelong-Flipper. Your Uncle Flip coming to you live and direct from Geelong, Victoria, Australia. Hope everyone is doing super well. It's a Saturday night. It's cold, it's windy, it's blustery, but I'm here for you guys and to talk to you. So come on down, say hello, and say hello. No, I don't want to do an ad for a pram company. What's going on? Talk to me. Talk me through it. I've got hundreds and thousands of biscuits here. Bulletproof, what's going on? Clint's here. Oh, no, Andrew. No, you're here. I felt like doing the Cookie Monster. Then it was actually a good one. All right. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. There you go. If I don't get a bloody super thanks out of that, mate, come on. Come on. I'm like a performing monkey. Clint, I'm a little bit jealous. What up, what up, what up? Flutterby, what's going on? Sunnybanks is here, Coffee and Thrift. Yo, 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 Flip fan. Matilda's here. Black Eyed Joe's in the house. I love that. Kate's here. Brit's here. Bloody Nora, guys. Who else is here? Talk to me. Lord have mercy on us all. Oh, and then it went quiet. All right, so here's the deal, guys. Channel members, just so as you know, the new video is up. It's only 13 minutes. Ali and I went thrifting today. Boom, bada bang, bada boom, boom, boom. And so that's up, and it will be out at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning for everyone else. Twin Cross, Shorts is here. Swags the dog. CJ, put him at put. What? Okay, so this broadcast is brought to you live and direct from Care Bear HQ. No, it's not. I bloody well wish it was. Imagine how amazing that would be. Care Bear HQ. Those, what is it called? The gang from Cleveland or whatever it's called. Oh, my goodness gracious me. So, Putty, this guy starred in the latest short that I put out about cars. Not related, but actually, Ali was meant to, I don't know if she was looking it up or not, but to see if there was a Care Bear Matchbox car. Did you look it up? There isn't. Okay. She gave the imperious chop. Now, I want to tell you something. I was so excited today. So I'm out on the hunt, right? I'm doing what I do, doing what we do. I'm armed with all my weapons. I'm ready. I'm armed. I'm looking around. I'm looking, right? And next thing you know, out of the blue, I see, thanks, foul mouth. $5 for a shitty drum solo at the start. Honestly, I should go on one of those beatboxing, competitions. I do want to say this. I just want to say this. All right. I got to meet channel member Ash Pie today, and Ash, I don't know if you're in the house yet, but yes, you are. There you are. Hi. So, Ashley, it was such a pleasure. I say it in the video, mate, but it was such a pleasure to meet you today. And I'm so glad you came up and said g'day. Like I said, and as you can see here, mate, all the little faces, they're just all little faces. But it was an absolute pleasure to meet you and find out more about you as a person. So thank you for coming up, and your family were beautiful, and I appreciate that, mate. So thank you so very much for having the guts to come up and say g'day. And, it was an absolute pleasure. So thank you. Now back to me. Look at me. I'm the dancing face on your TV. All right. Let's have a look here. Mandy, how you doing? Oh, MJ. Hello and good morning. 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Don't do that, Coffee. Someone's messing with me. My internet is fine. Fine. I'm using the Ethernet. All right, guys. Well, let's say, oh no, that's all right. I'm all good. Oh, wow. Put him pud. Put him pud. You know something though? I just love him. I love him. Look. Wait. Now, hey guys, Tori here. Hey, can you see the screen? Hey guys, how you doing? Tori here. You can tell that Ali looks after me because I don't have any blackheads. All right. Now, what would I do without her? All right. So look at this. So today, this was the photo session. I'm getting around to listing them now. Don't be jealous because, I've only got another 4,000 or so to go. But I photographed all those. I said there was 1,000 photos. I thought there was. 500. But yeah, Putty, I'm up to the challenge. Mate. Okay, so guys, jeepers creepers, you poor buggers. All right, hang on. There we go. Oh, what's that? It's a gun show. No, it's not. Oh my God, one of the cats just did what cats do, and the waft has just come in. Ali has attended. Oh, yes, thank you. Ellie's got this spritz that she made up. It smells really nice, but in order to bring it over to me, like she's frantically waving the door backward and forward. I love you. Oh, wow. I got to whisper back. I don't even know if it was whisper or just like mouthed. Okay, so the light blue car. Is that one? Let's have a look here. No channels, nothing. Ali is the quiet achiever. She doesn't do the social media stuff at all. So, no. Let's have a look here. Go Kaz is here from Gympie. Did we go to Gympie or anywhere near it? Yes, we did. That one. Okay. Yeah, Camaro convertible concept. That would be a nice car in real life. So friends, I just wanted to show you something that I got today. I'm about to list it, and I miscalculated on my video about that. And so I'm at the Salvos in Moolap, which will mean nothing to non-Geelong people. And I was coming up pretty short for the most part. And I saw these shoes. They looked funky. I decided I'm gonna have a trawl just in case. And I've been having a good run with my shoes lately. Like, oh my God, guys. So here's a bolo brand for you to be looking out for. And I'm being serious now. So if you're not a reseller, it won't mean much to you. If you are a reseller, look for this brand because it just tripped me out. And I don't. Come here. I don't think they know what this brand is yet. All right? Heads up. I'm about to give it away because this will be on video. I'm so sorry. But I want to help you. Look up the brand HABBOTT. Habit. Now, here's the backstory. It's a Melbourne in Australia. So I'm sorry, MJ, you may not get to access this brand. But in fact, I know they're out in the car. Melbourne designed, Italian made leather shoes, right? You just Google Habit if you want to look it up. Anyhow, I found these blue slip-ons. They're leather. They were very nice. I thought they were weird, very bright. And I just wanted to say that, this is a brand to look out for. I bought it for $4. I listed them for 200 and something because the brand just made my head spin. I got an offer for 160, took it. So 4 into 160, that is a very nice thing to be aware of. So look for that brand, guys. I hope I hope that does help you out. A brand I found today, and we'll have to see what happens, but I picked up these shoes in the op shop, and these ones. Now, they're a Venezuelan brand. They are called the Hot Chocolate Design. All right. So just be on the lookout for that. Not as a hardcore bolo, but they're really cute shoes. I did pay $20 for these, and they've even got like a neat undersole, which I did scrub up with a what do you call it? Magic eraser. And yeah, so I will put Rockabilly in the listing title, absolutely. And Retro, I'm sure they do, mate. I'll have a quick look for you because I'm still on their size charting. Let's have a look here. No, well, Retro, I know you'll have petite feet, mate. So, yeah, I reckon there'll be something for you there. You asked for it. You asked for it. Alrighty, so let's have a look, see what else we've got here. 19 pairs. Katie, do you love them? They're pretty. They're pretty awesome. Kimbo, how you doing? Love that. Wolf, look, shoes can be fun. They can be hard work too. I'm a lazy shoe salesperson, and I don't clean them up as much as I should. But when they're the higher end stuff, I do that. I have got them listed, I think, for one. Well, they're my drafts. My giraffes. You belong in the zoo. Basically, I have got them in my drafts. Okay, give me 2 seconds, guys. Just got to get a little bit of some little bits and pieces here. Okay, Flutter Instagram, please. Alrighty, so what are you guys doing? They are comfortable. They are very padded. The bottom of them reminds me of the Diana Ferrari Super Softs. So yeah, just something to be aware of. They're cool, bloody cool shoe. So yeah, I'm going to be doing some more listing on the Matchbox cars, which I'm looking forward to. I mean, some people go, well, you know, that's not big money. Some of them can be. So just be aware of that when you're out there. Certain cars do well. Joe, yeah, well, I don't blame you, mate. They had $25 on them. I did say to the guy, hey, they're $25. I'd like to buy them. Is there any flex on it? And he just said, 20 is the lowest I'll go. And I said, yeah, done. That's fine. So I'm hoping to flick them out. In fact, I may as well try to be a bit proactive because I haven't put any of my listings up yet. So just bear with me. Also listed a Nerf Pew Pew, a zombie dart blaster. Cup of tea. Bit of cup of tea. Joey, I get that, mate. Kimbo, you're naughty. Now, here's the thing, though. There's Joey, at the end of the day, mate, you've got to take the position of this is your bread and butter. I'm serious now. This is your bread and butter, and how you feed your family or yourself or I know your circumstances, mate, but I'm just saying for people who are doing bits and pieces, guys, never feel self-conscious about going into the opposite gender's clothing department and looking. At the end of the day, guys, I don't give a what if a lady looks at me because I'm picking up the clothes. I might be wanting to wear them. It's my prerogative. But yeah, today some kids came up with their mum and they go, I bought a animatronic Winnie the Pooh. I'll show you guys once I get it up and running. And they're like, who are you buying the toy for? And I said, whoever wants to buy it off me. I don't pretend I'm not a reseller. There's no point. I think talking about being a reseller opens up opportunities. And in some cases, as long as you're polite to the opposite, sometimes they may even look out for you. So it's something to think about there. They do look very similar to Spanish dancing shoes. Yep. And just so as you guys know, speaking of the pew pews, if you guys remember the one that I flicked off to America a while ago, the Halo Nerf one, I had two of them. I just flicked out the other one for $169 this morning, and it's going over to South Australia. Let's have a look here. Clint, yeah, they do okay. Yes, the Halo one. I'll see if I can quickly, if I can show you without doing the customer a disservice. Give me 2 seconds. I'll just double check it for you. If I can show like the listing, I'm still just a little bit above 20. That's my 90 day now at the end of today. And that is almost, if you can see it, that is my revenue for the day today, $388.68. So that's been a great day. Ali's had a good day as well. So we're together. We're really fortunate in that. I've got the 4 items to ship. I'll be doing the packing video tomorrow. So let's see if I can bring this up and at least show the listing as such. See original listing. I just don't want to show the customer's name. Oh, wait. Maybe I did an offer. I don't know. But can you guys see that? That's the thing. So that's the thing. I hope I just didn't curse myself then by holding up a phone. But yeah, so that one is $179 plus ship, which is good. And I've shown you guys. Oh no, I haven't shown you guys how to get them ready for post. So I look forward to doing that as well as a bit of a pick pack video tomorrow. I know a lot of you have got. I know a lot of you guys have got questions about different ways of packing. Let's have a look here. So I'm going to go back to the comments just briefly, guys. So as I am paying attention to what you guys are saying. Retro, I can't, whenever you write anything, I can't tell. If it's serious, I'll answer it. If it's silly, I won't. Okay, let's have a look here. Giant pews, yes. Flutterby, that's ridiculous. But if they're going for 169, pick the darn thing up for me, okay? I want you to do well. You do well already, but I want you to make money on that. Wolf says, I noticed you sold a Rainbow Bright plush. I am really glad that you did find 2. They're just gorgeous. Yes, I sold it to channel member Chrissy for her friend. So I'm really glad. And yeah, I've got some other of those little pews waiting. They're currently, actually, if you go through my listings and type in the brand, NERF, you'll be able to see the ones I've got and how much I listed them for. And they are based on comps. So please have a look. Feel free to have a look at them. Yeah, the Rainbow Brights, they're just so gorgeous. All right, let's have a look here. What else have you got, guys? Twin Cross, that's awesome. Can I have it? No, sell it. Sell it. Now, I also do want to emphasize new people to the game. Please have social media of some sort, like Instagrams or whatever. I think sometimes it can help the algorithm, or rather for yourself. Though, having said that, if you don't watch the Disgruntled Octopus channel, don't know if Josh is in the room at the moment. I do want to. I do retro, please. I've got to stop. I can't look at the chat while you type stuff because it just makes me laugh. So let's. Okay, Octo is there. Octo. Okay, guys, head on over to Disgruntled Octopus's channel after we finish dancing together, because friendship. But Octo put out a thing about the way that promoted listings may be impacted, and he's put it out. It's a relevant and timely warning about some changes that are taking place. I am going to figure out a way. I just received the email too. I'm going to figure out, obviously, we've got different audiences, but in the meantime, please do check out Octo's message about how referrals are going to affect promoted listings. I think it sounds nefarious. I'm going to read through my email properly and spend some time on it too, just for people who happen to watch this channel. So yeah, but Octo, Minion J, thank you so very much for that video, mate. It did make me think, oh, this is going to be some messy stuff. I do want to say, hey, Brisbane, what's going on? Hope that you are super well. All right, Chrissy's in the house kicking her internet. All right, so let's... Yeah, basically, Mish, I think you're right. Mish just wrote, we'll get charged promoted listings and all we have promoted. I do not like the sound of it at all. And something I'll tell you guys, like, you know, being the flapping jaws on the internet, I am super glad that, you know, you guys buy from me, and you do. And I appreciate it, because it's like literally, you know, as it is for a lot of you, I don't have a backup job. This is the job. Because the books don't pay a lot of money. But I love writing them. But yeah, that whole thought of lately I noticed when you guys buy stuff, and I know you're just jumping in my store, they're charging me a promoted listing fee, which blows my mind because, for example, you know, with Chrissy's, I don't think there was a promoted, but sometimes you guys have just jumped straight into my shop and searched Care Bear, and I'm copying a promoted listing fee. And it's like, wait a second, we know each other. There's no way it's promoted because I'm promoting it here. But down the track, they're even trying to cover that sort of stuff. Like if I go, hey, come into my store, you know, and it's promoted, the item's promoted, they will treat it as a promoted listing. That's my understanding. Octo, if I'm wrong, let me know, but I am going to delve into that email a little bit more. In the meantime, I do think that that it is worth checking out Disgruntled Octopus's video on that one. And just like everyone else, we are so glad that Minion J survived the walk. I can't believe how concerned people were for you. I thought to myself, I've done walking videos too. They probably all think I'm going to die as I'm walking back up High Street. Okay, let's have a look here. Brisbane, I've written 11 books. You can find them under, my name's Tori Favreau. You can find them all on Amazon. I've got some of them here, but not all of them. I've got to get new stock. Guys, guess what? It's going to be small, but in the Lara Library in July, I think it is, I'm going to be doing just a two-person panel. A lady's doing a book tour, and when she comes into Geelong, she's asked if I can be her co-host for the evening. I'm excited for it. There's only a small capacity, but I'm still thrilled at the opportunity to help her and also to promote my own writing. So, guys, these are just some of my books. So that's an extreme horror book. That's like a comedy horror book, like the Easter Bunny's fighting zombies and he's got the help with armadillos. Not all my stuff is extreme horror. This book is extreme and bizarre, so it isn't for everyone. My book Pinata is just balls to the wall, extreme horror and upsetting. If you can handle that, go right ahead. I've got it in my eBay store too. Yes, that's a hard sell, but I love selling my books to viewers. So Pinata, I've got some. Just type Tori Favreau in my eBay store and you should see some of my books. Okay, so lots of listing. Now, whilst we are here, I will just quickly bring up my my drafts because I do have to pop some onto eBay right now. So we may as well just do that while you are here, and you can sort of see the process. Of course, I can't share out the listing. So I have I've got the shoes here. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll do a bit of quick arithmetic. So 160. This is enthralling, by the way. 160, 230, 40, 70. Yep. Okay. All right, just getting that stuff done now. So to give you an idea, I am going to quickly just get those drafts out and they'll be on my store shortly. I do want you to see the actual shoe one, and I'm just going to add the word. Oh, no, I'm not. Wait a second. Retired, alternate. Blue Floral. Sorry, guys. Retired. We'll just get rid of retired. We'll get rid of that. And rock Billy. I'm missing. Wait. I've got to chop something. Emma, heel. We'll put heel. And then rockabilly. Okay, cool. Thanks for that heads up on a keyword there. That's probably a really good one. Not probably, it is a good one. Give me a second, guys. I can't see at the moment, so don't stick your tongue out at me. Okay, so I don't know how quickly that stuff goes live, but please do check it out. Let's have a look here quickly. I've just got to go back to the chat. Okay, how many books have I written? I've written 11. Mish has written, the message came after they stopped the promo. I think that's disgraceful too. I don't know what a folk menace is, Chrissy. So I'm sorry, I will look it up. I'll look it up right now, in fact. Hang on, I'll go over here so I can still see you guys. What is a... Oh, and just to publicly acknowledge, I'd like to say a big thank you to Miss Vintage for doing the Care Bear rescue videos for me. And Rick, thank you so much for doing the song too. I was going to put it on a video, but I don't know if I'd actually... You did such a good job. I don't know if I'd actually be sued for putting the song up, because I'm sure there's all sort of intellectual property there, and the channel is monetized. So I don't exactly want to have Care Bear Company come down on me because we put a No Care Bear Left Behind song up on the internet. Folk Manis. Oh, okay. Wait a second. I think I do know what these are. Okay. They're beautiful. Very, very, guys, I'll show you. I know it's never really good shooting. There you go. So maybe there's some that are worth a lot of money. I don't know. But yeah, they're cool. They're cool. There we are. Thank you. Lily, you're the only person to answer that one. So at the moment, I think I'll be leaving the video games to myself. And I do get it. This is a reselling channel, so people just want banter about that. And, you know, I'll leave it for now, or maybe I'll start up a separate game stream. Like I'll call it Uncle Flip's Games or something like that. Maybe that'll be a better way to go. I'll set up that. I'll set that up and create more work for myself. All right. Yeah, I feel your pain. So, see, do we have that Zarafas? Was that the one in Ocean Grove? No, I don't know. I think we've got one in Geelong. We've got a few Guzman and Gomez, though. Jeepers, creepers. Me and Octo running around. Zarafas coffee. Yeah, okay. Is that... No. It's a Spanish place or something that starts with Z. I can't remember what it was. Brisbane, Tori, when you leave feedback, when you post, when you see marked delivered, or after the buyer leaves it. Brizzy, to be honest with you, mate, at the end of the day, my advice to you is to automate as much as possible. And that was something that Ali showed me how to do. And that is because I was getting frustrated. Like up until I started using My Business Post properly, which is only recent, I'll be the first to admit that. And guys, if you haven't used it, please do. It's a game changer. And I know a lot of you have as much, if not more, experience than me in certain aspects of this. I wasn't using it. I was scared of the technology. I know that sounds dumb, but it's the honest truth. I didn't have the label printer until Joey sent me one, and but I have been using it. It's a game changer. So Brizzy, what I do basically now, I automate and look. Excuse me. I know that at the end of the day, my buyer's only job, their only job is to pay me, right? So as soon as that gets paid, I have a preset feedback that goes through, and I think it basically says, thanks for buying this. I document my journey on YouTube or some such. When I was manually doing it, it let me say, hey, I write books on Amazon and I talk about stuff on YouTube. Because the way I saw it was I would say thank you for prompt payment, and all that sort of stuff that we should be saying. But I'd utilize the rest of the character count to promote the YouTube channel and my books. So I send it out nowadays. It's automated. I don't do it. It just sends out. It's not their fault, and I shouldn't have to wait for it to be delivered. If you know what I mean? It's like their only job was to pay for it. So feedback. I actually like that one, Retro. Thank you. So I'll read it out loud. I saw a guy in the op shop in Geelong today. I'm sure you didn't see him in Geelong. He only had one hand, was arguing with Bev behind the counter. Apparently thought it was a second-hand shop. Ba-dumps. Yeah, Ash, you can automate it, mate. It's just in the bloody settings. Set and forget with that sort of stuff, guys. You got better things to do, like, talk to me on a live stream. Set and forget. Set and forget. Yeah, look, Twin Cross, I get it, mate. Honestly, I do. But honestly, we're not lying to each other here. I would just take it, I don't know. I don't see feedback. Maybe it's just because I'm older. I don't see feedback as a tit for tat. It's not. There's a big seller in Australia who actually says, I won't give you feedback until you leave me feedback and message me that feedback has been left. Really? I don't want to buy off you. Good. Well, Flutterby, considering that spanner's next to your name, no, you can't. But yeah, look, I think that a lot of us overthink the feedback. They don't care as long as the number goes up. So, yeah, that'll be great, Ashley. I'll be banning my own moderator from the live chat. Oh, my God, Clint. I had a huge sale on Lego today. People were lining up for blocks. Let's see what else is going on. My mother, yes. My nana would never. But my nana was like, you know how your nana is, or grandma or whatever, your oma, how they're old. Like when you're born, they seem old, but they're not really old. They're like Uncle Flip old. But my nana was old before I was born. She was a beautiful old lady, but she was old. I was 15 and she passed I was 15 when she passed away, and she was 78 or 76, whatever. I'm not counting. It's been a long time though. I do miss her, and I think about her a lot too. New Joy, how you doing? Let's have a look here. Oh, Brizzy, thank you, mate. No problems. Yeah, I hope that's good advice. Just honestly, what we do is so difficult at times anyhow, the reselling game, and it's fun, but it's a lot of work and a lot of admin, and a lot of us aren't really, let's face it, let me speak for me. I'm not built for admin. So if I can automate processes or have someone show me how to do that, I will automate as much as I can. But here's something, and I think this may be the whole, yeah, I'm good, New Joy, thank you. I do think with a lot of this stuff, we do end up a little bit all over the place, and a lot of the community is a bit, ND. So if we can learn bits and pieces that will help us, let's just do it. Try to make our own lives as easy as possible. And that way you can get on with sort of the fun stuff. But here's a tip. This is where I'm getting to. And just chatting like this, it does show you like my brain darts. I do get back to the point eventually. Sometimes I forget, but sometimes I don't. Anyhow, what I was going to say to you guys, this will sound stupid because of the tism. I'm all over the place. I'll blame it. Okay, I'm going to blame it for everything, and because I'm disorganized. But that's because of the autism too, and because I like Care Bears and stuff. It's because of the autism too. Get to the point, Tori. Okay, yeah, okay. So the thing I find, guys, is I will set up stuff to help my eBay business, and then I forget I've set it up. For example, coupons, offers, campaigns. I set them up and I forget. I think I was running 15% off something, and I forgot to restart it. I need to be using my calendar more, but then I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered. Well, I can't be bothered making money. Put down for your own sake. I don't want to know Flutterby. Don't think that Instagramming me jokes will pass. Oh, wow. Okay, no, I'm not reading it. You're banned. Okay. So put it in the calendar when your campaign's finished, guys, that you can start another one. And I have to now make a mental note. Hang on. No, I don't. Technology. I'm literally doing it now in front of you guys because I will forget. So ready? At end of live stream, check campaigns and start a new one, you idiot. There we go. Who said I can't adult? Me! Alert, time of event, add. There we go. There we go. Hey, Lit, how are you, mate? I'm glad that you're here. Awesome work, Ashley. I don't blame you. Lily, yeah, it was fun, wasn't it? I must admit, I was saying to Ali before, she's like, are you going to do a video where you're polishing the cars and all that sort of stuff? And I was like, oh, I might actually buy some 1/64th scale figures and stuff and set up a little diorama as though the cars are coming through and they're being looked after. Because, and that's what I was saying in the video, guys, don't give up your inner child. It doesn't matter how old you are or how serious your life is. Don't give up on yourself in that regard. I think life's too precious and too short to not embrace those opportunities to play. And play inspires creativity and, all sorts of those good serotonin-y sort of happy stuff. So, if you get your dopamine fix from hugging a Care Bear or setting up a race car, just do it, even if you're 52. Awesome. That would have been fun. Alrighty, let's have a look here. Fairy case in the house. That is Kia. Yeah, a mini car. Well, actually, Joey, that's a good idea. Okay, Ashley. Ash Pie just asked a good question. Okay, so get the microphone. Serious. Hey guys, Tori here. How you doing? Now, be honest. Does it make a marked difference when I bring the microphone closer to chat? Does it give you an air of closeness, togetherness, family? Okay. So here's a question. How many dollars a day does everyone aim to list? Is that more important than quality of listings? Ash, there's no answer to that. There really isn't. My theory, this is my theory, all right? Some people will aim for a figure to list every day. Dollar figure or amount of things. I aim for a dollar figure. And it's not an exact science, okay? So just know it's more for my headspace that I have structure every day. So every day I've got to try to list $500 worth of stock. more if I can, just a little bit more, and the rest goes into the draft bank. All right. So a lot of people say, well, I want to list 100 things a day because it gets them the result that they want. At the end of the day, the more interaction you're having with your eBay store, the more money you'll get. And the better quality listing you've got also helps, along with, in my opinion, promoted listings too. So I understand and respect those who do not do promoted listings, but most of my things are not super unique. They're special to me, but they're not super unique. So I think at the end of the day, I work on the dollars. And what I'm doing at the moment, whilst it doesn't at the moment appear to be that I'm getting sales every day, I'm making, based on what I'm listing dollar value wise, I'm paying, I'm listing enough to pay the mortgage, pay the bills, deal with some extraneous costs, and every now and then eBay gives me a nice chunk of change to say thank you for playing. So there is no real answer, and anyone who tells you in the YouTube community is full of it. I think, and I think the answers you'd get from eBay themselves, they would want quantity, I believe, because at the end of the day, the more things that are in their store, which you sublease, the better it is for them. They got bragging rights to say they got X billion amount of items in their store and X amount of people buying per second. Guys, I can't help your internet. My internet's fine. I checked it before. I can't help that I'm freezing up at your end. It may be your provider. There's a lot of bad weather around. Sometimes just stuff doesn't work properly. If it is like unwatchable, I apologize, but I can't control it. I'm using a broadband connection via Ethernet straight into the modem. Pretty much all of our other stuff is turned off, Wi-Fi wise. And I can even see, like, sometimes when it's bad, the playback on my screen of myself is a bit crap. It's clear as crystal and it's all functioning well. Hey, Captain Op Shop, how you doing, mate? Brizzy, yes, I do sell overseas. I don't sell a lot, but there would be multiple items a week going overseas. Excuse me. Legends, be aware at the moment also, the Canadian postal strike is going on, and that will affect your business. At the moment, I haven't turned Canada off in my shipping. It's a tough one. One of the things you could do if you are nervous about it, I think it was Mish, said this one. And basically, this was, if you sell to Canada and you're having second thoughts, maybe cancel the order. I know it's not fair to them because it's not their fault. But if you accidentally leave it open or put it through, I can't remember the exact wording, Mish. I do apologize. The way you said it made more sense than the way I'm communicating it. I don't know. I've had really good interaction with Canadian buyers. They've been really friendly and chill. I think in terms of like how I think they act a lot like we do in terms of, as a rule, like compared to some cultures, we're a bit more laid back. I think the Canadians are a little bit more chill like that as well. And I do like dealing with them. They were very pleasant to me during the last postal strike, and I still managed to get good business without any complaints from the Canadian side of things. Okay, Captain Op Shop Nerd. Yeah, look, I'm super glad you're here. But yeah, we've been doing lives for some time. I do about 5 a week, sometimes 6. I also have a almost daily YouTube video that I do. And the purpose behind that is to build a sense of community, friendship, and helping each other. Yes, I'm the waggling face on the TV, albeit a very handsome one, but it's you guys that make the heartbeat of this channel. So do make sure you subscribe, guys, if you're just hopping on here as a random visit. The content, even though it's just me talking, is the same as what you see on the videos, and what you're seeing on the videos is me. I don't pretend to be something different. If you meet me in real life, you'll know what you're seeing is just me. I'm just me, but a little bit more interactive in real life. Though this is pretty interactive. Let's have a look here. Oh, that's awesome, Clint. How did I do that? Okay, let's have a look here. Now, I did say further up, fairy cakes. I do remember Casey Kasem, and before I smoked for 30 years, I haven't for quite a long time now. But I used to be able to do. No, I can't do it anymore. I used to be able to copy the voice fairly well. Now I've been talking nonstop for 45 minutes, not so well. But yeah, I used to be able to do the Casey Kasem and the American Top 40 song. Okay. Look, Wolf, I am not sure. Let's I'd be very happy if you said that, Brizzy. So let's have a look here. Do I have any videos in relation to sending international? No, but let me make it really, really easy for you. I do have a video, and I did it some time ago, about business policies. Okay. I think one day, if I remember, I need to do a video about business policies again. I used to think to myself, why do these YouTube resellers repeat content? And it's because things change. But I mean, the whole, I've just started a new eBay store, without any real context, or I'm going to. Hello? 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 Hey, guys, are you there, friends? Are you there? Tori here. All right, I guess we're back up and running. Thank you, guys, and thanks for staying here too. I do appreciate it. I don't know what the F just happened. I literally have got... Oh, you guys are beautiful. Thank you so very much. I do appreciate it. I mean that. Thank you, guys. Thanks for staying and waiting to see what was going on. Thank you. I've got no idea. With just that one window died, the live died, but we just unfroze, so we're back in the streets. Backstreet's back. All right. It's all right. So getting back to the topic that we were talking about before, international shipping. So, Sandra, g'day, mate. Here's the thing. Here's the deal, banana peel. For a second, I thought YouTube just shut down because I had too many tattoos or something. I don't know. Oh, there's a thug. There's a thug with these Lego and video game tattoos. Tough guy. Look out. Okay. Let's talk about things, right? You want to know about the international shipping. I'll do a video again about business policies because maybe it needs to be a refresher for newer people. Business policies will be your best friend when it comes to postage. They will allow you to do stuff very, very quickly and easily. All you do is you go into your account settings on eBay, scroll down, go to business policies, and from there, you can choose your refunding policies, shipping preferences, how much you'll charge for postage. And a little while ago, I set up business policies. Now, this part is serious for resellers, particularly newer people. The way I set up the business policies, and I'm not going to watch the chat for a second because it just gets too distracting. The way I set up the business policies is, say, for example, I want to send this Goosebumps book, right? So normally I would send that in my business policy of $8.95 for shipping because I send everything as a parcel tracked, right? I know that in the background, that business policy automatically sets to an international price of, I think it's $32, which may seem excessive, but I don't know what country it's going to go to. If it's too excessive, I give the customer a bit of a refund, but I know that my set business policies will get this item for that price anywhere in the world, not just America, not just the UK, anywhere. The shipping, it is set high enough, and it is at the expensive end, but it's set high enough that it will get the item there without me having to worry about it, right? So you can do that. And I do that with all the standard Australia Post. I work out the basics, like, okay, this item is this weight. Everything international goes by weight, okay? So I know that this will fit into a padded mailer. So therefore it goes in the $8.95 policy that it gets around Australia for that price, but it also gets anywhere in the world through the business policy for that price. I hope that makes sense. Now, once again, still not watching the chat, guys. I'm not being rude to you, but I do want to answer a couple of questions, and I know I can be of genuine help on this particular topic because I don't lose money on postage, except for the other day on the video. I lost $7, if anyone's wondering. On the video where I accidentally sent out a big book for $8, I managed to pack it and get it over to South Australia for $15. So I lost $7. I'm getting all emotional. For the other side of things, when things get too big or too heavy, do calculated shipping. Calculated shipping is your best friend. What is calculated shipping? It's when you get the weight of an item, you get the dimensions of the item, pretend it's in a box. Everything's in a box. So weight of the item, add on about 300 grams for the box and packaging, right? Pop all that into eBay instead of selecting general postage. Anything that's heavy, whether it's in Australia or not, do calculated shipping. That way the customer will be paying exactly what it should cost and you will not be out of pocket, all right? Best advice I can give anyone, calculated. Learn how to use it. Refer back to one of my videos on the channel. The thumbnail is me holding this Barbie doll head that we were pretending to ship. And I think that, and I did do a screen recording of that, showing you how I did it and a voiceover over the top. So I hope that answers your question, and I genuinely hope that was helpful. Now I'm going to look back to the chat. All right. Okay, we talked about that. Flutterby just yelled at me, Tori. Let's have a look here. Going to watch on your other account. Let's have a look. All right, I didn't miss anything. Calculated shipping is amazing, and I'm glad that you guys are here. We've got 61 in the room at the moment. Thank you so very much. If you are new and you haven't seen my channel before, it is a reselling channel. I'm a full-time reseller. My name's Tori Favreau. I'm an author also. I've got 11 books on Amazon, and I'm super glad that you're here sharing the evening with us. If you're all subscribers, then I'm just bloody glad that you're spending time with your flipping family. Hashtag FlipFam. Hashtag FlipFam. Now, I didn't mention this on this video, guys, but once again, if you're new, please, if you want to, head on over to Facebook and join the Geelong-Flipper family. And you'll have to just answer a couple of very quick questions, but then you'll be able to come in, and our conversations that we have here extend through to the Facebook group, and you can ask longer questions. I think eventually we're going to be setting little chats and stuff like that up in there. Got a great moderator team, and yeah, it's a safe place to post, be vulnerable, pop what you want, ask questions that you need to ask. The only thing I don't like getting a lot of in there is, how much should I sell this for questions. I want you to exhaust or annoy me with them. They're not annoying, but, exhaust your options. Do Google searches first to avoid the trend of just using the group as your comping machine. It hasn't happened really yet, but I have seen it happen on other Facebook groups. How much is this worth? I found this. I'm out on the flip right now, or on the thrift. How much is this? Should I buy it? No, just comp it. Comp it. Let's have a look here. Oh, okay. Secondhand, I'm going to, you obviously don't watch the channel, so I do appreciate that. No, the fact you even say I am rich is hilarious. So you're obviously not a viewer, or not a regular one in any case, mate. Why does my backdrop look so poor? Because it's the back of my real room in real life, because I'm real. And no, I'm not a rich person at all. I live in a little one-bedroom unit that I love, and it's mine. All right. So, yeah. Let's have a look here. All right. What else have we got here, guys? Yeah, look. It's one of those things. I knew that, folks. Once you start putting your face out there a little bit, there's always going to be someone who doesn't like you. Cheers to you, secondhand. Yeah, okay. Forsooth. I like that, mate. I don't hear enough forsooth being used, and I appreciate you and your presence in the room. I'm sorry if it displeases you. I work from home. Behind me is where my wife works, and she asked me to place a backdrop against it because what she sells is no one's business. So that's why it is like that. Swags, let's have a look here. Alrighty. I'll let Flutterby be the judge of that one, Retro. Alrighty. So Swags does ask, how would you post a Matchbox car from before if you're posting one in a small satchel? Swags, there isn't a better way. The new better way may be once those new the extra small padded mailers come in. You could send a lot of them in there. I sent a batch of 11 over to Jeremy recently, that big drive-off thing that I did. I sent, I think, 11 or 12 cars. I can't remember. But I put them all in a small satchel, padded mailer, actually, and not the extra small one. And all I do with the cars is, I'll show you because I'm actually listing some. When I list my cars, I put them into just these little bags to protect them. So as when they jostle each other, the metal isn't knocking the paint off them all. And then from there, once I sell, if I only sell one, I just wrap a bit of cardboard around that again to protect it in transit. And I just chuck it into a satchel, right? Or a padded mailer. And that gets them there nice and safe. And the customer knows that I cared enough to try to prevent them from banging against each other. The little bags, they're not too bad. I think they're like $4 for 80 or so. And guys, if you do take the time, there is money in these cars. Some of them have shocked me, and even the ones that like I sold to Jeremy recently, I made good money on the 10 cars. I think it was a total sale of about $160. It's worth it. I picked them up for 20 cents a car as a rule. So with these cars here, depending on what they are, some of them are worth really good money. Some of them are fair to middling. But for the most part, guys, just so as you're aware, I do generally not list them below $10. I might have a couple of $8 ones currently, just because they're a bit beat up. But I just put $10 on them. Look, at the end of the day, they're small. I have thousands of them, literally, 4,000 of them. I like listing them. They're easy to list. They're fun. They remind me of childhood stuff. I have a ball with them. There's money in Matchbox cars or die cast. Whoa, wait a second. Look out. What's going on? Let's have a look. Oh, guys, let's have a look here. So basically, I missed something there, didn't I? Yeah, I did. All right. Where did I get the little bags from? I know people are saying deal bags. I got them from a place down here called I Love This Shop. If they want to sponsor me, that's fine. But basically, I get them from there. You can probably buy them cheaper on eBay or the Zon, but that's nice and handy. In fact, no, I looked at some of the Zon prices and the bags were cheaper at this joint. And yeah, you get a few there. And so I chuck the cars into them. And yes, they do look like they could contain other substances, but not in this household. Just kidding. I'm not interested in that stuff. Well, The natural stuff maybe, but none of the. Though I haven't had any of that since 2019. So yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? But yeah, I popped the cars in there and other little bits and pieces just because they are metal, and the first places that they lose their paint jobs is off the contact points. So if I can put a bit of plastic on there, they slide around as opposed to doing damage. Guys, as always, I'm going to give you a heads up. We are going to go offline in 4 minutes. So I am super glad that you guys are having a lot of fun. Let's have a look here. Cap Knock Shop Nerd, how many hours a day do you put in? I did 6 hours today and the first time forever. That's fantastic. $5,300 in goods. What do you sell? That is a fantastic amount of output. I think the best I have done, and it was selling vinyl though. I think I was really on the ball one day and I listed 10 vinyl, and I think it was $2,300. I've never done a $5,000 listing day though. Retro, you're all right. All right. Let's see here. I killed Kenny. So everyone's selling different things. Like one of the subscribers, Jake, he finally hit his 100K for his 3-month total. You know, I am hoping to keep my head above 21 tonight. I don't think I will. I think I just got a question. I don't know. I got far. Oh my God. And it was a low ball. So you guys may or may not remember these Mighty Max toys that upset people. So someone just offered me $20 for that. I won't show you who they are, but may as well decline it live on the YouTubes. So I'm sorry, username. We'll be declining that offer. Go time travel and have a crack at buying it brand new in a box. That's one of the things I do love about what we do, friends, family, Flip Fam. Do you ever get it's kind of cool that we save this stuff. I do think it's super cool. We save stuff from being shit canned. I think it's incredible. Yeah, Michelle, I should have, mate, but bit of a weird thing. Retro, I don't chat to don't get me wrong, we get along great, but I look, end of the day, yeah, I have spoken to Jada, but it wasn't recently. It was about the video that he put out. I just wanted to show him a bit of support because you know, I think a lot of people operate in fear, and I was proud of the lad. So I just said, look, yeah, that's fair enough. I want to protect all resellers. I don't want to know that there's people around resellers who prey on resellers. So I don't know what the whole story is though, mate. I don't have answers. Darren, I agree. Keeping the nostalgia out of landfill. It's good. All right. MJ, see you later, mate. I'll probably see you tomorrow night. If you're up, I'll probably be live. Let's have a look here. Bless your heart. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate that. Thank you for the thanks. That is awesome. And you guys are keeping more touch of you guys are keeping touch of oh my God, I'm trying to read and talk. You guys are wonderful. And yeah, Jada did say in his video, and I went, oh, I'm devastated. No, I like the guy. So, and whenever we do catch up, we do get along well. Brizzy, most of my stock is from op shops. Call me silly, and if you're Geelong based, I find it difficult to find garage sales in Geelong. I am so useless at looking them up. I just feel like I am just freaking ridiculously dumb at looking stuff like that up. Guys, you are all saying good night, which I think is beautiful. Ash, thank you so much for the thanks. And Foulmouth Flipper, thank you so much for your thanks as well. I can't do that and say goodbye and click off, so I'm going to click off And, well, I will say this, Lulu, you won't be here in a second because I'm about to say goodnight to everyone. I do acknowledge that you're there. And if it helps anyone's egos or whatever that I haven't said out loud stuff, like if you say hello humans or hello planet Earth, it's like you're saying hello to the chat, not to me. So I know that's what you said at the start of the chat, mate. It wasn't to be disrespectful. I thought you were talking to people in the text-based chat. And just so you guys are aware, everything that you've typed tonight is there tomorrow. So if you want to look back and read the chat, you certainly can. I make sure that your chat is just as important as mine. So therefore, it becomes part of the video. It just gets processed or something by YouTube. So hope you guys know that. If you do want to see something or thought you missed some part of the conversation, you can rewatch and you'll be able to see your side of the chat as well as this face, all right? So guess what, you beautiful people? Go and have a adult cordial and hug a Care Bear and put him a pud. I cannot wait for my new arrival. And yeah, I'm excited for it, guys. So I'm going to do pick pack tomorrow. Hopefully I get some more sales overnight. And love you guys, and I will see you soon. No, Mel, thank you for my $2. I appreciate you. But when you get back, play the start of the video. I earned that $5, mate. I earned it. All right, beautiful humans. You are freaking ace. Please do subscribe. Please consider channel membership. It does help. All right. I'm going to have a bloody good day tomorrow, and I know you guys are too, because at the end of that day, we're going to be talking to each other. All right, guys. Love you and good night. Bye.